Hello. Today, we will begin Module 1, Research as Inquiry. We will cover the research topic in this first section. You will learn to articulate a well-developed and interesting research question or statement that expresses information needs and assignment requirements. Before you begin, you will need to refer to the assignment's instructions and criteria. Make sure you read the assignment's requirements carefully. Review your lecture notes and required texts to refresh your knowledge of the course in this particular assignment. The library staff is glad to help you, but we are always going to ask you about your instructor's directions. Continually follow the assignment rubric because that is the best guide for a successful completion of the assignment. If you still have questions, you will need to speak with your instructor to get clarification. Unfortunately, in this regard, the library staff will not have the answer for you. The selection of your research topic is perhaps the single most important decision you will make in doing research. An information search is going to be more effective if you take the time to decide upon your search topic and related search terms. Carrying out this step will make the search process easier, less stressful, and more productive. The goal for this portion of the research process is to choose a thought-provoking general topic that fits within the framework of the course. In order to remain engaged with the project, most writers focus on topics in which they are personally interested. If you are doing research for which you have no real interest, Dr. S. Sabu, a former college head in Kerala, India, suggests you might make it more palatable by adding something to it or by focusing on a part of the project which does interest you. Discuss ideas with the class instructor and your subject specialist librarian. Remember, it is likely your research question will be revised several times as you progress through the early stages of research. You can never predict what information you will find, so a willingness to be flexible is helpful. If you are having trouble coming up with a topic, try brainstorming. First, perform some background reading on a potential topic of interest. Remember, it has to fit the assignment's requirements. Look in the abstracts and introductions of articles in current periodicals and journals, and in the forewords and prologues of books, to determine specific topics that have been covered. Review current events in news outlets and periodicals. Search websites such as Pinterest or Reddit using keywords, synonyms, and related terms. Ask yourself, what are the current trends in the literature? If needed, browse the current issues and reference collections in the library to gain an overview. Or, visit Murphy's Landing in the library and speak to your subject specialist librarian. As always, you can talk with your instructor. If you have something in mind at this point, ask yourself some pertinent questions. Why did you choose the topic? What interests you about it? Do you already have an opinion about the issues involved? Who are the information sources on this topic? Who might publish information about it? Who is affected by it? Do you know of any organizations or institutions affiliated with the topic? What are the major questions for this topic? Is there an ongoing debate about it? Are there a range of issues and viewpoints from which to consider? Where is your topic important, at the local, national or international level? Are there specific places affected by the topic? When was your topic important? Is it a current event or an historical issue? Do you want to compare your topic by time periods? This is a good time to talk about keywords and subjects. A keyword search is the process of locating specific words or phrases that have previously been entered into a search engine. This type of search usually provides results that have the keyword somewhere in the title, source, or content. A subject search is a more focused query that examines subject headings from a predetermined list of topics. The results will include entire books or articles that discuss the subject. As you think about your topic, make a list of search terms and phrases that describe your potential topic. In addition to broad concepts, consider more specific keywords that relate to occurrence, an event within the context of your topic. Time, a particular time period connected to your topic. Person or group, an individual or a collection of individuals identified with the topic or particularly affected by it, and place, a region, city, or geographic location connected to your topic. Take into account the potential synonyms, acronyms, and alternative spellings. Keep in mind some acronyms stand for more than one thing. For example, CIA could mean the Central Intelligence Agency or the Culinary Institute of America. Consider using a combination of keywords and subjects to achieve better results. Another method for developing your topic is to create a mind or concept map. According to Martin J. Epler, University of St. Gallen, concept mapping is a top-down diagram showing the relationships between concepts, including cross-connections, and their examples. This example is a simple map of the term concept, with a few examples of more focused expressions. This is a linear approach that, as we will see, contrasts with mind mapping. Mind mapping is a nonlinear learning technique where, as Genevieve Zip and Catherine Marr, both at Seton Hall University, noted, relationships emerge from one central key theme by using peripheral branching. Credo Reference is an online reference database to which the library subscribes. We will discuss databases later. For now, know that if you are having difficulties in defining your topic or question or coming up with search terms related to your topic, you can go to Credo and use the Mind Map option. It will show you other search terms related to the one you have chosen. Plus, it will show you the connections between them. Using either technique, this can be a useful visual method to organize a topic into a web of relevant themes and connecting ideas. Martin Davis at the University of Melbourne observed, if students can represent or manipulate a complex set of relationships in a diagram, they are more likely to understand those relationships, remember them, and be able to analyze their component parts. If you choose to create your own map, you should, first, form a central idea as a starting point. Then, add connections to the map. Insert single or two-word keywords, and color code your branches and include visuals if that is helpful. Next time, we will look at developing a research focus. This is an important step in forming your research question or hypothesis and will help you define the topic. The assignment's criteria will guide you in knowing what to include or exclude. Until then, thank you for your time. If you want to learn more about the subjects we have discussed, here are the sources used for this section.